if we don't do anything else, we are going to be together. All right, let's go.
All right, guys. Howdy. Welcome back again to the NCAA 11 Texas A&M Dynasty. Whoops, gotta open that up, don't I? So, this week's game is pretty important because Baylor is in first place in the Big 12 South. Take that down. They're in first place in the Big 12 South, and I am right behind them. I am currently third in the Big 12 behind Baylor and Nebraska. So if I can take on Baylor, and it looks like Lee Corso thinks I have a chance. If I can beat them, which on paper looks like I dominate in a lot of areas, except for total defense and pass defense. If I can beat Baylor, then I have a chance at competing for the Big 12 South. And possibly, if the stars align, quite possibly I could compete for the Big 12 championship. So that would be a big step in my 5th season. So of course they're going to be running the spread. Pretty sure it's going to be no huddle. I've been fixing computers all day, and boy, sometimes they sure do get on my nerves. Times are real easy, but sometimes you can just run into a wall of compatibility issues. And then I have a lot of parts laying around, and so I think it's going to work for a certain build, and then it ends up not working.
Hello, football fans. Brad Nessler here.
Just end up getting nickel and dimed.
On the sidelines.
I don't know if you can see that behind me.
Sports and ESPN. We've got the Texas A&M Aggies and the Baylor Bears. We're live from Waco, Texas, in beautiful Floyd Casey Stadium for another exciting matchup of college football.
All right, so let's get ready for this Art Briles offense. Come on. Definitely going to kick.
Texas A&M is lined up for the opening kickoff, so here we go. From the 8-yard line. He makes it to the 25-yard line. The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game.
Okay, so I'm assuming they're going to be passing a lot.
They'll get the ball here at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
See what they got. It's a run play.
They'll give it off here. He's tackled around the 28-yard line. They go with a run.
Wow.
They'll bring him down to
He wiggled his way and he found how to get through there.
Trying to change the play.
All right, I'm waiting for that pass so I can try this blitz here. Come on. So close, and he still gets it.
First down pass to his tailback. Brought down at the 48-yard line.
Got him.
And they got him for a loss. They'll give him an inch or two, if that.
2nd and 11.
By the blitz of the middle linebacker.
I'm going to stay in this little 3-2 dime.
Davis doesn't like what he sees. There's a fumble.
Uh-oh. Wow.
He really wanted that ball.
I've been getting a lot of fumble breaks in the last 2 games.
Was determined to get the ball there, and he did.
I guess he did have his hand on it, so I guess that's realistic, right? Okay. Let's go slow. So last game,
They'll take over at the 35.
my tight end Robertson, he dropped like 4 or 5 passes in a row. They weren't even like contested. They go with the run. He was wide open, had plenty of space, plenty of time to catch and secure the ball.
You try to go up in the air with a play action pass.
So he's definitely not a reliable target. I thought he was because of some last games, but turns out that it's just not going to happen with him.
With the misdirection, and he's taken down at the 42-yard line.
The reason why it's so crucial to be able to run effectively
Good blocking,
like this is it keeps the
good pathfinding by Chris Wilson.
No idea whether you're passing or running, even if you need medium to long range yards.
1st and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Okay, so it hasn't been too hard to run against them so far. Uh-oh. I think he's gone. I think he's gone.
The 10. And he's all
Touchdown. Just like that.
You love to have a home run threat like him in the backfield. Every time he touches the ball, he's capable of tearing one off like that.
Ooh. Solid run. Solid blocking. Let's see what the defensive coordinator says.
They'll go to work at the 33-yard line.
Let's go with a little cover 2.
Davis looking to throw on 1st down. There's a strike complete. He's down.
And he got it.
Down around the 48-yard line.
This isn't even the best example, but I'm going to tell you something. This young man is really getting better at running his routes, which is a truly underrated quality these days.
Davis options out.
Come on.
And he's tackled after positive yardage. They get 5 yards on the play.
So I did get lucky with that fumble last time because it might have not been able to stop him that drive.
Davis adjusts the play at the line.
Come on.
Davis set to go to the air. Got him, but he's going to lose yards here. Taken back a yard.
All right, 3rd and 6. Hopefully our guys can stay tight on
Davis
coverage.
calls an audible.
Get him. Come on.
They'll bring him down at the 41.
It's close.
Graham gets another carry. You got a lot of jersey.
And get some
on that
holding.
play. Not too much argument about this call.
I'll accept that.
Holding is that obvious. The official most definitely is going to bust you.
It's first and a mile. Ball on the 49. Hands it to the back.
Come on.
Tackle made at the 48-yard line.
Second and
Williams
17.
gets 3 yards on the play.
I think coverage might, or zone coverage might be our best bet right now. My DBs are not that great on one-on-one.
They'll bring him down for a loss on the play. That's a 2-yard
They can get beat pretty easily.
So another third down here, and this time it's 3rd and long.
Got him.
They bring the quarterback down. Just an excellent.
I had a feeling that 5th man was going to make a difference.
For being so young, he looks pretty good out there at linebacker.
Although it looks like 3 guys were on him, so. Okay.
They'll get the ball here at the 27-yard line. Texas A&M is up 7. He's on the run.
Oh, now he catches it.
Very good tackle in space.
I don't know what to tell you guys. Sometimes he's going to catch him, and sometimes he's not.
Both outside linebackers. That's composure right there.
From their own 43-yard line. First down. They're changing the play.
Looks like a blitz.
Takes a snap, and he's in trouble.
Coach is going to have to be.
That was a very bad decision to throw that, and I was lucky to not have that ball picked off.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 43. And down he goes.
I guess this is a game where he's going to catch him, I guess. Never know.
The defense sent all of their line back on a blitz.
I think my tight end needs a little more consistency.
Now let's go down to our sideline reporter, Erin Andrews. She's got an injury update.
Thank you, guys. He remains upbeat on the sidelines and is anxiously awaiting word from the staff, letting him know when they will clear him to return to action. He should be back on the field soon. Brad?
Thanks, Erin. That looks like good news for these guys.
Dang it.
Tight end, and he can't hang on.
He's open a lot. It's just.
Down to the 34. Drops back to pass. Got his receiver. Dropped it. Incomplete.
Not a great throw by the quarterback, but to be fair, that was
All right, we're gonna punt that one. Get some cover 2 going.
Got their work cut out for him on this drive.
Actually, I'm gonna see if you can't blitz here.
Little handoff. And he carries the ball for a nice gain. They're calling an audible.
Option.
Right side. Tackle at the 20-yard line. Give to the tailback. Good outside run there. Graham gained 7 yards on that play.
This will go man-to-man now.
Here's the option. But hold on, we got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out.
Is it holding? Yeah.
Well, when holding is that obvious,
Second and 12.
definitely is going to bust you.
Actually, probably might have wanted to take the 3rd down there. Just because you never really know with these kind of teams if they're just going to chuck it downfield.
Here's the halfback. And he's tackled at the 18. Davis adjusts the play at the line.
Uh-oh. Come on, get him. Somebody get him.
And down he goes at the 30.
Every offense needs to
God.
have at least one back who can make something happen in the passing game, especially offenses that run a lot of screen plays. You can really gain the upper hand on a defense when you can utilize them like we just saw.
Another screen. Somebody get him.
Brought down at the 41-yard line.
Okay. Guess we'll do cover 2.
On the ground, up the middle. Up the middle for a nice gain. Graham comes away with 5 yards on the carry. Davis adjusts the play at the line.
I don't know what that computer's doing.
They
Get
go
him.
for the run. He's taken down at the
3rd and 8.
There might not be a more naturally gifted defender in the country.
Okay, so we got to be careful with
3rd down now, and they need to get it
the
inside
screen
the 49.
here. So I'm going to be Ratliff. Got him.
And he hits him hard at the 36.
As a quarterback, you have to be aware.
And now let's send it down to Aaron Andrews with an injury update.
Thanks, guys. He came limping off the field, and the trainers have taken him over to the table to get a better look. Everything appears
So
fine.
defense seems to be holding up pretty well.
Shortly. Brad?
I thought Bailey would be a little bit more of a handful.
Thanks, Aaron.
Turns out they're actually not.
Goes to the fullback and drops.
I wish my fullback would have gotten a little more of a handful on that one.
From their own 36-yard line, it's 2nd down. Texas A&M is up by a touchdown. Ward changes the play at the line. Gives it to the back. He's tackled around the 45-yard line. 9-yard pickup. Texas A&M is up a score.
Just going to punch this right through.
He fights
Just
forward
barely
to the
got it.
46. First down pickup by the tailback.
You can see how comfortable this guy is with that football in his arms.
This game's already shaping up to be a good one as we head to the 2nd quarter. The score here at Floyd Casey Stadium, Texas A&M 7, Baylor nothing. Well, they run it left, and a nice tackle right there. Just about 3 yards there.
That was a great hit by the defender. He just drove the ball carrier right to the ground.
From their own 49-yard line, it's 2nd down. Texas A&M up 7 points.
Please catch this. Good.
Got it. Tight end's got the first. A nice completion to the tight end.
A good play here, and the thing that I notice is that he provides a nice big target.
Cannot take those kind of throws for granted. Even if they're wide open. Ooh.
Nothing going on there.
Got
A 2-yard run.
clobbered.
And he took a shot on that play, Brad. It looks like his head might be still ringing a little bit.
It's 2nd and 7. Wilson gets a carry right side. Tackled outside after a nice pickup. And a pickup of about 7.
I think I'll just run it straight through the middle.
Ward adjusts the play at the line. He'll get it again. They'll bring him down around the 17-yard line. So the ground game picks up another first down.
Well, this really works on a defense's psyche. You can see the guys on defense right now just trying to catch their wind. Once again, they had a chance to bring this drive to a halt, but were unable to do it. The offense really seems to be clicking right now.
Oh my God. Freaking Bo Ward.
I really like this corner's ability to read the play. He very good football smarts and pretty...
Telling you, man, it's like he's open right here, but he throws it straight to the defender. Come on.
It's 2.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 11-yard line. The quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation. Davis steps back to pass. Great concentration. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field
so
and finding the
close.
guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
He's changing things up. They go option right. And he carries the ball for a nice gain. So the option keeper will get him a first down.
It's a very well executed option play. The blocking was there, and the quarterback made the correct decision to keep it himself and get the first down.
Got
And they
him.
got him. And they get a
It's
nice
a simple
defensive
speed
play.
Here's a
blitz.
play you don't see very often. That time they brought pressure from the corner position, and the line couldn't pick him up, and he was able to wrap the quarterback up for a sack. That's a good defensive call.
He's tackled in the open field.
Dang it,
Very
3rd and
solid
2.
gain through the air. I'm impressed with the poise of this quarterback and the ability of the receiver to keep his concentration and get his hands on the football.
Come on.
Here's a handoff, and he's brought down
4th and
away.
3.
That was just smash mouth, helmet
All
to
right.
chin football.
We get a stop on defense.
They'll start at the 35-yard line.
Now we got to work our way
First and 10.
all the way back.
Wilson, the ball carrier.
I'll take this.
At the 30,
That's fine with
to the
me.
20, to the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown.
That's it.
And that's his
Touchdown.
second touchdown of the day.
This guy has great vision out of the backfield. Even if a hole isn't there, he's patient enough to wait for one to open, and then he hits
Good
it.
blocking. So we got our little touchdown that we missed. Now it's
They'll
back
set
to
up shop at the
defense.
37. First down, 10 to go.
Got to be careful with their screen plays. Those are pretty devastating.
Davis to the air on first down.
Wide
Throws
open.
complete, and he's got
Great.
space to work. The 10. He's all the way.
Good for them.
Touchdown. And they had a tough time defending that one.
Well, Brad, one of the things with this defense is...
Well, we get another chance to score.
Ward doesn't like what he sees.
You don't want to ever give your opponent a second chance. But that's exactly what they did by not making that interception.
Oh man, I'm just...
Second down, 10 yards to go.
Sometimes
Ball
I
on the
scare
39.
myself with the throws that I make.
Pressure got to him, and he put it on the ground.
You've got to be kidding me.
To the 20.
Somebody get this guy.
He'll take it all the way for the touchdown. A fired-up defense was all over the fumble, and it puts him on top.
This is very unfortunate.
Stupid. Telling you guys, bad stuff happens when I pass. I hate that.
Nothing doing.
I'm not so sure he
I'm not
made the
trying to
best
pass it
decision
right
that
there,
time.
but
That was a pretty tight area he
just-
was trying to throw that one into.
trying to snap the ball.
Scrambling
Please
around.
catch this.
Makes the catch, and look out.
Come on.
To the 20.
Thank goodness.
To the 10.
How about that, Baylor?
And he will score.
They pretty much had their way with the defense there. Terrific play.
Alright, so I'm going to stay in coverage. I don't need them throwing any more bombs.
Davis.
Get him.
Caught open field. He's taken down at the 36. Fires out to his wideout. Brought down at the 48-yard line. They're changing the play. Davis, back to pass.
Come on.
Got hit and still completed it. He's knocked out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Graham takes the give, and he makes it out to about the 44-yard line. And we got an injured player on the field. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1.
Ooh, that sucks for Baylor.
That play was over before it got started. That was just a case of the offensive line getting beat.
And they're going for it. Interesting.
Looks like they've decided to go for it here.
Let's see. Run pistol.
Play action.
Ah.
And he's hit immediately. What an unbelievable 4th down conversion.
That was a big-time play. Heck of a job there to keep this drive going.
Tries to fit it in there.
Oh, that sucks. Go, 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 go. All the way. All the way.
Touchdown, Aggies.
Man, that was a super play by the defender. Excellent interception.
There's a bad throw by
and even
Baylor's
better return for
QB.
the score.
Right to him. Okay, I'm going to do a little dime 3-2-6. Two-man under action.
Ball on their own 29.
It's getting a little quiet here in Waco.
And they bring him down for a sack on the play. Boy, this defense really came to play today.
Well, they said before the game that they wanted to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback. They sure stuck to that plan.
Come on, come on. Ooh, he just flipped me. But we got him. 3rd and 20.
Really, they just had nowhere to go after the catch.
Now let's go down to our sideline reporter, Erin Andrews. She's got an injury update.
Thank you, guys. He came off the field holding his hip on that play, and the coaching staff was worried there could be a fracture there. The good news, the trainers are now calling it a hip frame. He's listed as probable to return to the game. Brad, back up to you.
Thanks, Aaron.
So we called a timeout to stop the clock. Now we're going to try to return this, get good field position to maybe get at least a field goal before we leave for the second half.
Nailed on that one. And here we go with the offense ready to get things going again. From their own 46-yard line. 1st down. Here's a counter to the right. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. The offense calls a timeout.
See if we can't get some really solid blocking on one of these counters.
Runs left and quickly taken down. The offense calls a timeout. They need about 3 yards to get the first down.
All right, I think this will probably be the last play. This is a flipper here. Oh.
Again with a carry. And
Come
he's got
on.
room to run. To the 20, to the 10.
Sorry, Baylor.
for the touchdown.
Man.
He's been unstoppable today. 200 yards rushing.
I almost didn't get off the edge there.
Great job of keeping the initial tacklers away and getting a good downfield push. I know that's helped him a lot today.
Thankfully, Chris Wilson's pretty fast. He's got like 90 speed. So that play could have gone south right here. But that 62 was going to push into Chris Wilson, so I had to bounce off to the left. Got caught up a little bit. Thankfully, there's a little pocket for me to go through. Just had to outrun these 3 Baylor guys. In for the TD.
They'll go to work at the 46. One more play now before we hit halftime, so they'll most likely throw one towards the end zone here. Davis to the air on first down.
And a sack.
And that'll do it for the first half. Still plenty of football to be played. The score here at Floyd Casey Stadium. The Aggies 35, the Bears 14.
All right. So let's take a look at some game stats. 4 of 12, 92 yards, tons of rushing, thanks to some excellent blocking.
Baylor is set to kick this ball off, and we're just about set to get the second half started. Lindsey from the 10. Gets out to about the 31. Taking the field again now is the offense, and I got to tell you, these guys have just been a defensive nightmare on the past few drives.
Okay.
Here's the halfback.
Jeez. Am I going to get away with this?
At the 40.
Yep.
Down the sideline.
Dang, I'm sorry, Baylor.
Touchdown.
It's just business, nothing personal. Nice run. 51 was close. You could smell the back of his jersey. Oh, are you serious? Man, it's just not Baylor's day. Fumble recovery by A&M. That sucks.
Good field position here. They'll start this drive inside their opponent's territory. Texas A&M is winning big. They go with a counter here, and he's got room on the corner. Tackle around the 30-yard line.
Man.
And you're looking at the new team record holder for single-game rushing.
He's been rushing with such determination. I think this just
Yeah.
goes to show you he's
Well, there it is. Chris Wilson just set a record.
1st and 10. Texas A&M up by a big margin. You'll get it again.
Looks like A&M's going to expose Baylor, ranked at number 25.
The exact same play is not going to get you down the field.
2nd and 11 coming up now. Ball on the 30.
Let's try a little rollout.
Texas A&M up by a bunch.
God.
Good job here by the defense.
It's tough with the play
If you let
action
this quarterback
because
set and throw,
a lot of times
you
as
all hit
soon
him,
as
but they
you
put excellent
finish
pressure
the
on that
fake
play.
handoff, they're right in your face. And you got like a second,
3rd down, and they need to get it down
maybe
to the
that,
20.
less than a second to throw it.
Texas A&M with a commanding lead. Looks to pass. And they make the stop at about the 13. And that'll give them another first down.
Excellent job
Almost
there,
didn't get
Brad,
away there.
running the
That was
football.
close.
That was good execution by this offense.
All right, let's go back to some passing.
First down, about 12 yards out.
Still want to get more comfortable with it.
The red zone has not been kind to this offense. Are they going to end this drought? Looks in zone, tipped away. And he makes a spectacular play in the end zone.
Keep an eye out for this cornerback. It's going to be interesting to see if they continue to throw the ball in his direction.
Texas A&M with a big advantage. Passes left, gets it out to the halfback.
Wow.
A little 5 yards.
Coach is watching. He might want to give this guy a call. That is excellent vertical.
So we're looking at another third down here. Texas A&M up big. Flags are down, and this one might be on the offense.
Oh. That's okay.
They know what to expect on third down, and we're right in place to break up the pass.
So it's
Kick this
fourth down.
field goal.
They'll line up the kicking team. This one is about 25 yards away. And it's good.
Okay. So we'll just ask the coach. What do you say, DC? We'll zone blitz. Looks like they're going to run it. Option maybe.
Catches it, and he's looking for more. They'll bring him down at the 47-yard line. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
That's one of the things that can happen if a defense brings extra guys to rush the quarterback. The offense will have favorable matchups to get the ball downfield.
Davis adjusts the play at the line. Drops back on first down. Scrambling around.
Is it holding?
A little laundry on the field, and we'll find out whose it is.
We'll probably decline that one.
They've really thrown the quarterback's rhythm off and rattled his confidence with such a relentless pass rush. He's not himself out there at all today.
From their own 46-yard line, second down.
Come on.
Davis back to pass.
Ooh.
The defense got some pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've
Is that
been
an
a little
injury?
more aggressive here with their pass
Looks like an
rush
injury to
inside.
me. Let's see. Injury report. Yep. Davis. So we'll see the backup. Let's see who the backup is. Man, a 64 overall for all three. This guy's a little faster though. More agility, more acceleration, more break tackle, more elusiveness.
With an incompletion.
Third down now. They need to get it down to the 37. Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback here.
Dang.
He's wrapped up for the sack.
3 guys coming straight for him.
Sack number 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, this guy has really made his defensive presence felt today.
And now let's send it down.
Let's try a couple
Aaron
other
Andrews with an
plays
injury
in
update.
this
Thank
formation.
you, guys. Though he was limping coming off the field, it appears only to be a strain. It is nothing serious, and he will return. Guys, back up to you upstairs.
Thanks, Aaron. 6 yards that time on the pass play.
Well, he really didn't have to do too much there to give himself a little room to make the catch.
Now that I'm up, I just want to work a little bit
Control.
on my
Calls it
passing
audible.
offense here.
Drops back to pass.
This is bad.
Doesn't get there. That pass sailed over the receiver's head.
This guy can wing it, that's for sure. He just needs to improve on his accuracy.
Gets it to his tight end for a first down.
Lucky
Here's the
catch, I
focus
guess.
of the quarterback at any level. Can they make a good throw under pressure when 1 or 2 or 3 guys are coming right at him? I think this young passer has proven that, yes, he can.
Makes to catch it. He's got nowhere to go. They go to the air and pick up a couple.
Not
Defense
much.
respects this guy and knows they have to pay a lot of attention to him. He didn't have any room after that catch.
Wilson takes the give.
Jeez. Come on, give me that block.
To the 20.
Now he's gone.
He's in. Another touchdown. He's been hogging the spotlight all game long with his 5 runs for touchdowns.
51. I think this is the most points I've put up on any team. Baylor definitely does not belong in the top 25. Or maybe they do, but I guess I should be ranked then. I'm going to go ahead and sim this to the next quarter.
They'll get the ball here at the 5.
Looks like they just recovered a fumble. Come on.
Back to pass.
Ah.
And they push him out at the 9. He's got 100 yards in the game now.
Even when he isn't open, the quarterback will still throw him the ball and just let him make a play. It really shows the trust that the quarterback has with his receiver.
They'll run it. And they'll get him in the backfield. So they end up with a loss after calling.
Baylor's just falling apart, man. 52 to 21. Come on. Come on.
Drops back.
Get him. So much time.
On the throw, incomplete pass. 3 plays and no.
Let's try a couple different running formations. Let's just try to milk the clock here.
Wilson gets it tossed. Tackle made around the 32-yard line. He's within striking distance of the single-game rushing record.
It's not necessarily a surprise when a young man with this kind of dedication and work ethic has a game this good.
Takes it right and brought down right away. And they pick up 2 yards.
366 yards.
It's second down, 8 to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line. And the halfback toss gets maybe 3 yards. It's 3rd and 5.
Okay, so that's golden. Ooh.
But he bottles the ball away.
Looks like we have our second offense in. Let's see what the AI does. Looks like they went for it. Okay.
They'll go to work at the 27-yard line. Pass incomplete, trying to get it to his receiver.
Pretty good effort here by the quarterback in trying to squeeze that ball into a tight spot. Yeah, I know it was incomplete, but he didn't have too many other options.
The quarterback in the gun, empty backfield, 5 wide receivers in the formation.
Get off me. Get off me.
He scrambles.
Got so much time. Don't catch that.
He's got it with room to run. At the 40.
I guess I'll just run over here.
And he's tackled at the 30.
Come on.
Looking to throw. Well,
Wow.
win it, but they're still playing hard out there.
Let's see if Chris Wilson can break some records. Let's just run counters with him for the next 6 minutes.
They'll go ground.
That was close.
Close one there. Maybe the ball carrier will try a little harder to secure the ball next time.
It's been going their way all day,
Okay.
and that won't change here. Well, after
He was already
seeing the play,
down.
It was apparent that his knee was down before he lost the ball.
Yep. Those guys in the booth aren't perfect, but they got it right this time.
Run right side. Tackled after decent pickup.
I think you got to give credit to the big boys up front there. They're able to get this back to room that he needed.
Okay. So this is a flipper here.
A little counter trying to get around the corner. Here he goes.
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
And he's
Ooh.
finally shot
If that
out
sideline
to the
wasn't there, he was
40-yard
gone.
line. What a day he's had. The best individual rushing performance in college football history.
He just claimed one of the really legendary individual records in college football.
Like, let's not take anything away from Chris
Every
Wilson.
single one of those yards.
Good running back. But he's got a lot of solid blockers. And we also have apparently a weak Baylor. So
Let's see now how the defense
all those things
responds to giving
contributed
up the
to this
game on the
record.
run. They'll be protecting that football after learning the hard way on their last trip to the red zone. Misdirection handoff. They get on the board again. Touchdown. Well-designed play.
And the
to
backup
get the halfback into the end zone.
tight
For
end.
this guy, it doesn't matter how it's drawn up. He can make his own play as he
Or is
goes
he a
along.
fullback?
That
I
was
think it's a
nice run.
fullback. I always forget.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 49.
60-30. Man,
Tailback brought down for a loss.
just can't do anything
Defensive
now.
lineman's got the kind of size and strength
Looks like their
that
best
makes
bet
it
is just to
tough play
chuck
all
it
by
deep.
himself.
Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 41.
Let's get a little crazy with the blitzes. They got two cornerback, double cornerback blitz.
Davis.
And we got him.
And he's sacked. Perfect time to bring the freshman corner on a blitz. They'll go to work at the 34.
Man, I feel bad. I want to play the rest of this game, but I feel bad now. You just can't.
Wilson
Ooh,
on the give. They'll bring him down around the 37-yard line.
I didn't have to spin
3-yard
there.
gain by the halfback on the counter
We got
play.
blocked last second. See, this is a flipper right here, too.
They hand off
Ooh, I went the
They'll
wrong
drive it for a
way.
loss.
Really good play here and run support by the linebacker.
I'm scared of getting caught up on my guys.
The running lanes, and he was able to get through for a loss.
Here's a run. He gets to about the 41-yard line. And that brings up fourth down.
Great stop.
Come on,
He looks
get
to
him, get
throw
him.
on first down.
Ooh, he just chucks it, and he got it.
Stays in bounds to make a nice catch. They're calling an audible.
Ooh, a little
Slides down to the ground.
QB run. Didn't get any yards, though.
They're changing the play. Wears it out to the right to the halfback. Brought down. at
Third and
about
8.
the 37-yard line.
Man,
He may have changed things up.
a lot of audibles this team. Little run. Wide open.
Makes the grab past the marker. And he's taken down at the 41.
Well, that's okay.
Davis changes the play at the line. Graham gets it on the inside. He gets to about the 27-yard line. They move the sticks after another first down.
Impressive drive by this offense so far. I really like what they're doing by keeping this defense on their heels and moving the ball downfield.
Quick pass going back to his running back. He gets hit out of bounds right around the 16-yard line. He's been very impressive, throwing for 400 yards.
The guy has done a great job moving the sticks all day long. He's a really good player.
Anytime there's offensive production like this, it's just fun to watch.
Option.
Option here.
Pitch.
Decent run here, right side. 7 yards there on the option pitch to the halfback.
Ooh.
It's broken up.
Almost picked.
Who was well covered, and it almost got intercepted.
Yeah, he's very lucky. That ball was only tipped.
Come on, Baylor. Don't get stopped on 3rd and 3. I'm rooting for Baylor now. Little run. Ooh.
They go with a run, and he's going to be stopped short. The offense calls a timeout. Go to the ground, and they're not going to make it.
Tough break.
Or
tough stop for Baylor.
Right there.
To the right and tackle immediately. And the halfback's got
Probably get one more play.
Containing the outside and not allowing the ball to get by.
Just show Baylor who's boss.
Gives it to the back. He's into the open field.
Ooh, that would have been a nice ending. A mean one, but a nice ending.
That's going to do it for this one. Our final score: Texas A&M 59, Baylor 28.
Well, sucks for Baylor.
Time to enjoy another look at Reese's Perfect Play of the Game. Brought to you by Reese's Peanut Butter
That was a good
Cups,
pick.
The perfect combination of chocolate and peanut butter. Herbie, what do you got for us?
Well, this rivalry game didn't live up to the hype this year. There's pure gratification on one sideline and sheer disappointment on the other. You can bet that the loser in this one will have this date marked in red on their calendar for next year.
So that should put us at 6-2. Bowl eligible.
Take a look at our choice for today's player of the game. He made a big contribution to his
459 yards. What was that? 5 touchdowns. It was almost 6 there at the end, but that's kind of what happens when you have a good running team against a weak team.
And for Baylor, they lose this one, but they've still got a respectable 6-2 mark on the year. That's going to do it for this presentation of NCAA Football 11. For Kirk Herbstreit and Aaron Andrews, this is Brad Nessler saying goodbye.
All Chris Wilson. So 9 of 22. Couple drop passes, and he's above 50% completion. Rushing, an absurd 459, 5 touchdowns, almost 6. Probably closer to 7, considering that Baylor stopped some near touchdowns. Just a bad day for Baylor. Just a bad day. So total offense, 640 yards. Yikes. Ooh, that one was... I was starting to feel the pain for Baylor. I know what it's like to lose like that. I did it against Oklahoma, Texas, Missouri. Tough loss. So that puts us at 6-2. Considering that we just beat a ranked opponent, maybe we'll be in the top 25. Who knows? Let's see. So it looks like the next game is against Oklahoma. That was definitely my worst loss last season. Definitely a game that, to the very least, I'd like to be more competitive in. Because, I mean, I am slightly higher rated overall this year. So I should be able to put up a little bit more of a fight. Maybe OU is a little bit weaker. Who knows? I'm sure they've lost a couple guys to graduation or transfers or drafts or whatever. So I'm eager to see how the standings are after this game. There we go. We are now ranked number 23. And Lee Corso thinks that A&M has a chance. We do beat Oklahoma on paper in a couple different areas, namely points per game, total offense, rush defense, and that's about it. Okay, so let's take a look at Oklahoma's schedule. So they beat Texas, and they've beaten everybody else. So let's go ahead and look at the standings. Now that we're ranked number 23. All right, here we go. Big 12 South, number 1, Texas A&M with a 6-2 record overall, 75% win percentage, and 4-1 in conference play. Actually above Oklahoma. So this game that's coming up next is again going to decide who's going to be number 1 in the Big 12 South. Now that we're past Baylor, we still have to get through Oklahoma. And Texas, looks like they're coming back up to bowl eligibility. But I don't think they'll be able to catch up for the number 1 spot. Looks like, let's take a look at the Big 12 North. Nebraska is still at the top at 7-1, followed by Missouri and Kansas. Kansas is 2-6. Not a big deal. Okay, so as of this moment, Texas A&M, we are number 1 in the Big 12. So really, so I can't remember if the Big 12 has a championship game or if they just have number 1 takes the title. I can't remember. But let's look at my schedule. So we have OU and Nebraska. So Oklahoma is coming up in second place in the Big 12 South. So I have to beat Oklahoma. And I have to beat Nebraska. If I can beat both of these two teams, I could probably afford a loss here and still have a chance at the Big 12, assuming that Oklahoma and Nebraska stay more or less on track. But I might be able to lose to Oklahoma. Maybe beat Nebraska, beat Texas, and then Auburn's out of conference, so that doesn't matter as much. So out of these next 3 games, I might be able to afford 1 loss, maybe. Probably best case scenario, reasonably afford 1 loss. But of course, we'd want to win all 3 of these. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Let's get nosy a little bit. Look at the Big East. Sorry, not the Big East. The top 25. Curious to see who has entered. Still have 4 undefeated teams in about the same spots that they were. Top 10 still looks to be about the same. Georgia used to be number 3, but now they're down to number 10. Let's see who's... So Florida State jumping up to number 25, followed by Notre Dame, and then Texas A&M, of course. Us, we just jumped in. It looks like all the other teams are the same. Curious to see what Rutgers is doing. They beat Penn State. That's probably going to be their signature win, unless they can beat Notre Dame. Anybody for the Heisman? No. 2 tight ends. Don't see tight ends very much. What are the BCS rankings? What's that? So what's the difference between that and the top 25? I don't know. Well, guys, there you have it. Number 23 Texas A&M at 6-2. Next game coming up, pretty big. Number 13 Oklahoma 7-1. Probably this game and the game after are going to decide who is going to be at the top of the Big 12. But for that, you'll have to tune in next time. So that's about it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. I will see you guys in